Good morning, students. Students, as you all know that we are continue with our chapter number 3, map skill, drainage system. Okay, the drainage system of our India. So we are discussing our rivers. Okay, students. So we have discussed about Himalayan rivers, and even we have discussed about our peninsular rivers also. Okay, in peninsular rivers we have Narmada river. We have discussed about Narmada river, and we have discussed about Tapi river also, Godavari river, Godavari river, Mahanadi river. We have discussed about these rivers also. Okay, students, and today in this video specially we will discuss about Krishna river. Okay, and we will discuss about Kaveri river. We will discuss about the origin of origin of these rivers, the length of these rivers, the tributaries of these rivers, and which states are covered by these rivers. So we will discuss these things. So students, let me start. Okay, now I am taking Krishna river. Students, just take your book also along with you. You can see that this is our Krishna river. This is our Krishna river, and you can easily identify that the river is flowing towards east. River is flowing towards east, and finally it drains into Bay of Bengal. As you know that this is our Bay of Bengal, so the river is flowing eastwards, and finally it will drain into Bay of Bengal. Okay, so in the beginning let's discuss about the origin of this river. Students, you know this Krishna river rises from a spring. You know about a spring? uh, okay, so this river rises from a spring near Mahabaleshwar, or near Mahabaleshwar in Maharashtra. As you all know that this is our Maharashtra. Okay, student, this is our Maharashtra state. So Krishna river rises from the spring near Mahabaleshwar. You can see this is our Krishna river is flowing. So this river rises from the spring near Mahabaleshwar and flows eastward. You can see. Okay, so the origin point of this river is in Maharashtra. Okay, the origin point of this river lies in Maharashtra, near a spring nearby Mahabaleshwar. Okay, so you can see that the river is flowing like this, and it is flowing towards eastward. Okay, students. Okay, but one thing I would like to tell you that this river rises in Maharashtra. It's okay, Krishna river rises in Maharashtra, but its almost part lies in Karnataka. Okay, students, as you all know that in the south of our Maharashtra district, it is our Karnataka. Okay, it is our Karnataka. This is our Maharashtra. This is our Karnataka. So it is really true that the Krishna river rises in Maharashtra, but it almost part lies in Karnataka. Okay, students, just see the path of this river. This river rises in Maharashtra. After that, it moves further in Karnataka, and after Karnataka, it moves further in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, students. So this is the route of this river. Its journey starts from Maharashtra. After that, this river came in Karnataka, and after Karnataka, this river moves towards Andhra Pradesh. So, this is the journey of this Krishna river. So, again, I am repeating that it's okay that this river rises in Maharashtra, but it almost part lies in Karnataka. After Karnataka, it moves through Andhra Pradesh. Okay, student. So its drainage basin is shared by three states: number one Maharashtra, number two Karnataka, and number three Andhra Pradesh. This river gives its water to three states: Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so just remember about the tributaries also. The tributaries of Krishna River. Okay, student, the tributaries of Krishna River are the Tungabhadra River, the Koyana River, the Ghat Prabha River, the Musi River, and the Bhima River. Okay, all these names have been given in your book also. Okay, students. Krishna river, students, you know that it is also a large river, and this river frame its delta in Andhra Pradesh, and finally drains into the Bay of Bengal. Okay, you can see the river is flowing like this, starting from Maharashtra, then it is flowing through Karnataka, and after Karnataka it is flowing through Andhra Pradesh. Okay, and after Andhra Pradesh. So in Andhra Pradesh, this river frames its delta in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, in Andhra Pradesh, and after that it drains into Bay of Bengal. Okay, students, and this river is very beneficial for especially for Andhra Pradesh, because this river is making its delta in Andhra Pradesh, and you all know very well that the place where a river makes its delta, the place is very fertile. Okay, so almost crops are growing in Andhra Pradesh due to this deltaic region. Okay, students. Now I am taking one another river, that is our Kaveri river. Okay, students. So just attend about Kaveri river. Students, this is our Kaveri river. You can see this is our Kaveri river. Okay, and in the beginning we will discuss about the origin point of this Kaveri river. This Kaveri river rises in Brahmagiri range of the Western Ghats in Karnataka. This is our Karnataka. So this Kaveri river rises in I think you have familiar about the name Brahmagiri range, Brahmagiri hills. This is our Western Ghat, I have told you. Okay, this broad belt is equal to our Western Ghat. So this Kaveri river rises in the Western Ghat. Okay, in the Brahmagiri range. The river is rising from the Brahmagiri ranges, from the Brahmagiri hills. Okay, and Brahmagiri hills are the parts of our Western Ghat. This broad belt is equal to our Western Ghat, and Brahmagiri hills are located. Okay, so this river, Kaveri river, is coming from the Brahmagiri range in Karnataka. So the origin of this river is in Karnataka. Okay, once again I am repeating, the origin point of the Kaveri river is in Karnataka. So after origin of this river, in the beginning this river flows in Karnataka. Okay, after that this river also covered some parts of Kerala, and after that this rivers comes in Tamil Nadu. Okay, students, comes in Tamil Nadu. This is our Tamil Nadu. You are familiar about these states. This is our Andhra Pradesh, this is our Karnataka, this is our Kerala, and this is our Tamil Nadu. So the origin point of the Kaveri river lies in Karnataka. It also covers some parts of Kerala, and finally it comes into Tamil Nadu. Okay, so this river rises from the Brahmagiri ranges in Karnataka and flows east. You can see the river is flowing towards east. Okay, students, and finally it drains into Bay of Bengal. Okay, then it comes in Tamil Nadu, and finally it drains in Bay of Bengal. Okay, students, and this river also frames its delta in Tamil Nadu. Before draining in the Bay of Bengal, this Kaveri river frames its delta in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Okay, students, just discuss about main tributaries of this Kaveri river. The main tributaries of this Kaveri river are Amravati, okay, Bhavani, and Hemavati also, and Kabini also. Okay, just discuss about the basin its drainage basin. Its drainage basin covers parts of Karnataka, as I've told you. Its drainage basin covers parts of Karnataka, some parts of Kerala, and major part of Tamil Nadu. Okay, students, major part of Tamil Nadu. So three states. This river is covering three states: Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. Kaveri river. Okay. And one more point I also would like to tell you, that this Kaveri river makes the second biggest water rainfall in our India. I'm repeating, this Kaveri river makes the second biggest waterfall in our India, and that is known as Jog waterfall. Okay, students. So today you have to practice this map. Especially you have to show these two. Especially you have to show these peninsular rivers. Okay, you can show Narmada river, Tapi river, Godavari river, Mahanadi river, Krishna river. I have given the notes of these rivers also in my previous videos related to Godavari river, Mahanadi, and Krishna river. Just check out those notes. Okay, and today I am again going to give you the written notes of these two rivers, Krishna river and Kaveri rivers. Okay, just see these two pages.